Welcome to Mati's Cookbook. Today's recipe in Mati's Cookbook is Arachavitta Puli Kulambu. These are the ingredients we need to make this tamarind based curry. First, we will prepare the fresh masala. Heat a pan and add a teaspoon of gingerly oil in it. Once the oil turns hot, add 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds to it. Followed by 1 teaspoon of tur dal. Roast them both together until they become mid-golden in color. In this stage, add 4 red chilies to it. Followed by 1/4 teaspoon of jeera seeds. Roast them both along with the other spices. Once they are halfway roasted, add 1/4 teaspoons of peppercorns, and roast till they are deep brown in color. In the last stage, add 1/4 teaspoon of fenugreek or methi seeds and roast them. We need to add the methi seeds at the very last to avoid any bitterness in the gravy. Finally, add a sprig of curry leaves. Give them a quick toss and switch off the stove. Let them cool down for a while before we grind them. Once they have cooled down, add them to a mixer jar and grind them to a fine paste with little water. Set that paste aside. Now heat a pan and add 2 tablespoons of gingerly oil to it. Always use gingerly oil to make this curry to get best results. Once the oil turns hot, add mustard seeds. Let it splutter and then add fenugreek or methi seeds to it. Take care not to burn the methi seeds. Once they are golden color, add 1/2 cup of peeled, washed garlic. Toss this garlic so that you can see golden spots appearing on the garlic. Here I have used only garlic. If you'd like, you can use 1/2 portion of small onions and 1/2 portion of garlic to make this Arachavitta Puli Kulambu. Once the garlic is tossed in the oil, add the freshly grounded masala paste with a little bit of water in it. We need to saute this all together until the raw smell from the paste goes off and also the paste begins to get thickened. Add required amount of salt to taste. Now we can see the paste is getting thickened slowly. The aroma from this Puli Kulambu is so wonderful that you would definitely do it again and again. Now the masala paste is completely cooked. Add 1 cup of thick tamarind juice in it. Combine them all together and let them boil until they are thickened and the oil starts to ooze out. Now the kulambu is slowly getting thickened. In this stage, add a teaspoon of jaggery powder. This is optional, but I would always prefer to add it as it enhances the taste of this pulikulambu. Now we can see after cooking for about 7 to 8 minutes, the kulambu is almost thick and ready to be tasted with some hot rice and some kootu varieties. Thanks for watching and do subscribe to this channel.